Hi everyone, my name is Chris Faust, Senior Developer at qrpath. Just wanted to walk you through how to create a QR code. If you're not sure how to do it, let's go ahead and log into your system first. This is our demo. This is where I'm going to be using all the tutorials and training you how to use your system. But log into your dashboard and you're going to see this. This is your home page. Now if you haven't created a QR code yet, you're not going to see this. You're going to see just a quick paragraph explaining to you the first steps that you need in order to create your QR code. So let's go ahead and start. We're going to go off to our sidebar here on the left. If you guys use an older version of Internet Explorer, there are some older versions of, I think, Safari, that this isn't going to appear on the left. This is actually going to appear on the top above this section here. So if you can, though, just find where it says 2D barcodes and you can follow along with me. Real quick, we're going to drop that down, and in this menu we're going to go to Create Campaigns. Once we pull up Create Campaigns, we're going to decide where the QR code is going to go to. Is it going to be a mobile website? We highly encourage mobile websites. We don't encourage you sending a QR code to your regular desktop website. Smartphone app. If it's a smartphone app that you're going to send the QR code to, make sure that you put all the appropriate links for iPhone, Android, BlackBerry, Nokia, Microsoft. If you want to put in a default URL for all of the above, you can do that as well. And then if you want to do your Facebook page, we can do your Facebook page as well too. Just go ahead and put your Facebook page link into that section. So for right now, we're going to create a QR code that's going to go to a mobile website. Okay, so the first thing is going to be, we're going to call this tutorial QR code. Okay, and we're going to send this to qrpath.com. The media that's being used, we're going to say this is going to go on a business card. Okay, that pulled up for us there. Now it's going to remember a couple things as you start inputting different things in. The system will cache that and then recognize it later on for you. So as you're going through your system, it'll pull up referenced media that you've used prior to this. So it's going to be on a business card. We can even be very specific. We can even say for Todd or Brian or Steve. We can be very specific on what the media being used is if this was a salesperson's business card. Okay, so expiration date. What we want to do is find an expiration date. If we don't want it to expire, go ahead and just leave it blank. But if you do want it to expire, go ahead and click in there, choose a date that you want it to expire from, maybe a year down the road, 3 months, 6 months, and then that's when that code will expire. So we're going to be creating a QR code today. Okay, this is not the Microsoft Tag tutorial, but you can watch the Microsoft Tag tutorial on our tutorial section, qrpath.com/tutorials. Now the size here, what we want to do is make sure that we keep it, fairly large. We can go smaller. This is what you're looking at is probably about 150 pixels by 150 pixels at the low end, and then 375 by 375 pixels at the high end. So we're going to kind of keep it in the middle by doing the default of 7. Now the error correction, this is the code that's built into the QR code system. So the lower we go, the more of the quote-unquote white space that you're going to have in there. So if you can imagine all the black dots, you're going to have less of those when you have a low error correction. When you go to a high one, you're going to have more of that built in. Okay, high is going to be used for if you want to add a logo later on to your QR code. Okay, so for right now we'll do medium high, and if we want to choose a color, it's going to default at black. But if we want to choose a color, we can definitely choose a color for it. Let's say we wanted to go with a blue color. We can choose that blue, close it out. Now we're ready to generate our QR code, so let's go ahead and do that. And there you go. There's your QR code. You can generate a PNG, GIF, JPEG, or PDF version of the QR code just by clicking one of the options that are built in there. And then if you want to check out the encoded URL, you can do that as well. This is the actual path that this is going to take in order to get to the analytics system. where it's going to be reporting on. And we will touch on that later on in a separate tutorial. This is just showing you how to create the QR code. So that's all, and again, if you need any more help on any of these and anything else that you need, go to qrpath.com/tutorials. Thanks so much.